Could you like share more about why we want to get this building right now?
It's not buying early is cheaper. It's actually reverse. It's as you go through in time, you buy later, it gets more and more expensive. Why is that? Why does the property price goes up? Supply and demand. When more people want it, then the price goes up. Simple. Okay. So what happens is that through time, as more and more buildings are being built, as more and more of our pedestrians, 17 kilometers are being built, our water theme by the lake there, man-made lake, is being built. Our school, our platforms, our playstations, our pavilions. As you see more and more of that, people, what would they do? They say, if I have the choice to find a place for my family to grow up in, where I have open space, I have a great builder, so great quality, I have easy access to transit, this is where a place where I can call home for the next, let's call it 8 to 10 years. Most people who buy a home and they're starting a family, okay, and not buy a home because of a divorce, but they're actually moving forward, they think 8 to 10 years. Because that is the time span cycle for the kids to really grab roots of that place, call themselves, call this place home, have that identity, and then branch off from there. So you're in that cycle. They'll look for these things. And when you see more and more of this, families will gather around the dining table and say, well, let's find a place. Where's our next chapter going to go? Where are we going? A lot of people will say, hey, let's come over here because I got everything. In fact, my family is just around here within 15 minutes, so it's still close to family, but we have our own identity. That's why we really call this the new downtown. We really call this, we're taking the best that downtown has to offer, the vibrancy, entertainment, the restaurants, the shopping, the convenience of a subway, the convenience of walkability, all these things, add more. We learn from what we have gone through, whole world, globally, and say, we want more open outdoor space. We want more in terms of the hygiene. We want more for everybody, because there's no turning back. We can only move forward. We're not going to go back the hands of time. And so as a result, through the passage of time, more and more people see this and say, I want it. And when more and more people raise their hand and say, I want this, I want this, it's natural. You being a realtor, you say, more clients will say, find me a listing over here, find me a listing here. Then you find supply and demand in action. And so it's not buying early, it's a discount. As you buy late, you'll be paying a more premium. So it's a matter of saying, do you want to pay the premium? Some people don't have a choice. They're not ready. Some people cannot see the future. But those who can see the future will capitalize and reap the benefits of that foresight.